Alright, YouTube, we're back. My daughter and I made a little invention here. Should help out in the shop. And she's going to explain kind of what we got going on here.
Alright, we have a toilet, what is it, like a...
it's like a toilet bowl.
It's like
a toilet bowl float for the oil field. It
Yeah.
comes out of a big 400 barrel tank.
Okay, and what we're going to do today is we're going to put the air in here so the oil will come out.
That's right.
And we built it so if you have tough crevices to get inside the motor, engine, you name it, this thing will help you.
So we put a little air to it.
That's right.
Go and air it up.
Okay. Tell me when to stop.
Okay, push on it hard. Alright, that should do it. Go ahead and show them.
Okay.
There it goes.
There it goes.
So everybody's had to do a rear end before. This will get into the rear end of the transmission real easily. And you don't have a pump. And if you want to, you can just shut it off and it'll stop flowing.
That's right.
Boop. The only downside is that the valve is here and you still have oil left over, but you can let the air out and let it drain back into it. If you put the valve over here, you might blow off the line under certain circumstances. So a little better to have the valve here, I guess. That's the little design my daughter and I came up with because we did some rear end. We did a rear end on a van we have here, and what a pain in the butt it was to get to all that.
Yeah.
So there it goes. Now, for the guys I work with, this is why I take this garbage home. You guys laugh at me. What are you going to do with that? Well, this is what we did with that. This is what we built.
And it was amazing.
Isn't it neato?
Yeah, it's awesome.
You know, everybody's had a transmission where you can't get your, you know, your bottle in there to fill up your transmission, and they sell a pump. Then you got to sit down there and hand pump it. This, you know, you can basically walk away and let it fill it up. You just choose how much fluid you put in it, and put your fluid in, put some air to it. And you know, we do off the grid stuff, so you know, technically it's off the grid because you can take a bicycle pump and pump this up if you wanted to. You know, you could have this up at your shop in the woods. And doesn't require anything. You don't ever really have to rebuild anything either. You know, with a pump, you have to rebuild it, and you got to sit there and pump on it. So we'll just let this go until it goes.
My favorite part's the end. When it's getting to the end, it fizzes up like when you have beer or a Coke bottle and you want to fizz it up. It's kind of
my
like
daughter's
that.
talking about beer already. Yeah, it fizzes. And we'll watch it here for you guys. How you guys have been watching the stuff on our rocks? We really appreciate it. We're still playing around with it. We got tons of stuff going on as usual. You know, a full life is a happy life, so lots going on. We're real happy. Look at it go, Maggie.
I know, right? It's so cool.
We'll give a shot of this here. How we built it. Why it's going. And I put a chain on the bottom there to hold it up. An old wrench. And that little nut right there, that little bolt right there. Just so you can put the nozzle on it when you're done. Pretty cool, huh?
Yep. I personally like it. I don't know why Dad doesn't like it.
I love it. It's neato, and it works good. So all you guys out there, you know who you are. Laugh at me when I take home garbage out of the scrap piles in the oil field. This is why. It's a problem solver, a solution, if you will. So, look at it go.
I know.
We put quite a bit in there. It might take a little while. But you know, the neat thing is if you got, you know, you put in 4 or 5 quarts or whatever, and you got it underneath there on the rear end, you just hook it in the hole and walk away. No, it's got plenty to go.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
I thought I heard it going to fizz.
There it goes.
Yeah.
We may not have put enough air into it to finish it out.
Maybe. Will we put in a little more?
No, let her go.
Okay.
Let her go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Man, how simple though. You know, I've had to get underneath trucks and squeeze a stupid 80, 90 bottle into the rear end for an hour. Ugh, the heck with it. Or, you know, if you got to add transmission fluid down that tube on the top of your motor, which is just a total pain in the butt too, fill this up with a gallon of, or half a gallon of transmission fluid, set it on top of the truck and watch it all flow in there.
Yep.
Fill it back up with what you need and don't even have to worry about it.
It is totally amazing, right, Dad?
It's neato.
I know.
Another little tool for the shop. Plus, we built it ourselves and it's all steampunk style.
Yeah, when we were first building this, I was like, oh, it's going to be boring. This is going to be awful. But it was awesome, and I really love it.
Isn't it neato?
Yeah.
Like a little vacuum.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could build one of these for like a vacuum too, you know, so you could suck stuff out.
Yeah.
And just different orifices or whatever, and you could use a valve like that. So you could take it over and you could hoover out things remotely. If I find another one of these in the oil field, maybe I'll do that. We'll build a vacuum chamber. And I don't know if you guys, you know, vacuum chambers are nice if you got to suck out the bottom of your master cylinder, or overflow reservoir on your truck, or on the power strokes. I know that the high pressure oil pump galley doesn't really clean out when you drain the oil, and it takes a really small tube to get down in there to suck those out.
Hey, maybe we can, like, you know, if this thing gets dirty or whatever, we can make a vacuum that can go into there.
Look at it go. Need to get a better camera.
Yeah, we do. There we go.
You're kind of good.
Yeah, that's better than it was.
Getting pretty neato here. We're running out of battery, so if we lose you on this video, guys.
We're sorry.
But if we do lose you and we don't get to show you this, you know, as you can imagine, once it gets to the end, it pretty much blows all the fluid out of it. So.
You think we should show them the end, or?
I don't know. Let's just let it go till it dies, I guess, and then we'll upload this video. Ching.
I think it's about to go.
I don't know, I put quite a bit in there this time.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
How dare you?
I just wanted to see. Well, you know what it needed?
What?
Is we needed to weld another bung on there, and we have one, and then you can put a pressure gauge on it to see how much pressure you got.
Yeah.
But then you got a gauge to worry about too.
That's true.
I mean, I guess you could blow it up. You'd have to put a lot of pressure in that to blow it up. It's stainless and it's pretty thick.
Yeah, and it will hurt your eye if you do.
It's still going.
Yeah. Why did you do that?
Why did I put so much in?
Yes, why? Because it's going like this. Oh, it's so slow.
Still just waiting. This might be the most boring video ever. Well, if you're a sucker enough to come over to watch my videos, or watch the oil flow here, cold Montana winter, well, you're a sucker. Well, we love you, so come on back and watch some more videos, and we'll sucker you into something just as boring as this.
Or maybe something way cooler than this.
Maybe.
Just kidding. This is awesome.
Like a pressure cooker bomb.
Oh, gosh.
You know, pressure cooker might be good for something other than making a phony bomb for phony Boston bombing. If you don't think it's phony, people, do your research. Look into it. It's phony.
No,
Nobody got hurt. So we can joke about it. Look at this.
I think it's about to come to the end.
You think it is?
Yeah, I do. Because the bubblers are getting more slow. Slower. Slower. You got something on your beard.
How's it flowing? Take a look.
I think it is.
Flowing slow. Let's add a little more air to it.
Okay, you want
I'll
to
shut it off. Put the little valve off here. Okay, add a little more air.
Good?
Yep. I'll turn it on.
Better.
There it goes.
So how does it do that, Dad? Explain.
Well, the pressure inside the tube pushes down on the oil, which is like halfway in it. So the pressure inside the top of it above the oil pushes down on it. And the only way for the oil to get out is to go up that tube and out. So once it gets down to the bottom, the air can then escape out where the oil's going through. So it's basically just hydraulics, air over hydraulics.
Ingenious.
Yeah, well, the pressure of the air is pushing down on the oil, and the oil's got nowhere to go but up that tube that runs down the center of it.
That's awesome, Dad.
Man, I put a lot in there, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Wait.
Oh, there it goes. There, that's what my daughter wanted you to say.
How dare you?
There it is. Alright guys, leave a comment. Tell me if you like it. I don't even know what we're going to title it, but there it is.
And I hope you enjoyed.